I need to start learning to sit in boardroom. Yeah, I do. I have a serious phone addiction and I find it hard to sit in boardroom. Yeah, I do. And because I find it hard to sit in boardroom, I get uncomfortable when I'm doing things I have to do offline, right? Because I'm always on my phone. And I know I need to stop that if I want to get into exercise and learn to play piano because like it's gonna be uncomfortable at the beginning. I have to handle that, and sitting in boredom can help me do that. But I find it hard to do so when I'm addicted to being on my phone. I am. I think I started using phones when I was really young, so it's so hard to get off. I think a lot of us struggle with phone addiction. It's so hard to break it when you have been on it for so long. And I want to like break my addiction. I still want to post content because I do love making content, but I want to go offline sometimes. I create content and I also consume content, and I need to learn to do just one. I need to do just one and not do like the other, not consume content too much because like that's when I don't know how to describe it, but sometimes it makes my mood go down. I know that, and it makes me not that distracts me not to do the things I want to do offline. And I think phone, I know the reason why it's so uncomfortable to do like to exercise, to write, to play piano, to learn something offline is because I'm uncomfortable with that. Why? Because I'm uncomfortable with boredom, and if I get off on my phone, I can be comfortable with boredom so that I can do the things that I want to do, right? And I don't know, I tried tracking my progress, things that I've been doing offline, and I see and even when I put it uh on like a notebook or something, I never even return to it to track my progress because I be on TikTok. I'm on TikTok so much that I forget about even tracking my progress that I like my progress, the things that I said I'm gonna try to do offline. I forget to do it whenever I'm online, and I need to stop doing that. I don't know, something. I don't know. I I I I I want to go offline. I feel like I know deep down what I want to do, but it's so hard. It's the phone. Is the phone. But also I love being on the phone too. It's the phone is why I'm naturally a very like grounded, relaxed person if I don't have a phone, right? I'm yeah. I feel like I start to like overthink whenever I'm on my phone. I watch too much videos. But like I remember one time too. I'm not one time, but I mean when I went to Canada, right? I didn't have a phone, and I saw myself naturally doing things that I was I'd never be doing if I had a phone, right? I was reading. I even read like a book, one book in one day, right? And my aunt was like, you can do it, you can do it. But I did it, and she was surprised. And guess what? I lost weight. I lost weight naturally. Simply just like I wasn't on my phone. I was always like walking around because I didn't have any phone back then, right? I was always walking around. I didn't have any phone, and it's nice. It was so nice and peaceful time. When I reflect, right back then, right, I saw like how much peaceful it was. I didn't have phone. I didn't have nothing. I didn't have any one distract anything like distracting me. And I look back to all the stories that I wrote. I saw like I was actually a very creative person. I just needed to get off online so that I can be a creative person. Because I wrote a lot of books when I had no phones. I was writing story, and my aunt even noticed it. And she said, "Why don't you publish a children's book? It would be nice." I feel like I should have just kept doing that. But when I came back to the US, I came back to my old habit. And you know what? The surprising thing about living in Canada without my phone was that I was able to I was able to how do you call it? I was able to eat the same food. I ate like the literally I didn't like change any diets for my food. I ate like the same food, and I was able to lose weight. And then I come here, right? And I was like, one time I was talking to my sister when we were in the we are in the USA, talking to my sister about like my experiences in Canada, and she was like, I said I lost weight so easily, and I was still eating the same food like that I eat now. And she said because you were walking more, and now you don't walk more. Why? Because I'm always on my phone. Yeah, because it's true. When I was in Canada, I was walking more because I didn't have a phone, like I said. Because I didn't have a phone, I was just finding ways to I don't know, learn to like sit in boredom because I was very bored. So I was just naturally picking. I didn't even need excuses. I just naturally started picking my cousin's books because I was bored and I needed something to cope with the boredom. So I started naturally picking up books and picking up like notebook, telling my auntie to buy me. No, I didn't actually, but there was like already a notebook over there, so I picked it up and I started writing because I look back at that time. I said, "Wow, I did it." Now I have a phone, so and it's so hard to get on offline. And I've been trying to train myself to get offline, but I keep coming back and back and back, and it's so hard to break the. It's so hard to break phone addiction. It is. It's so hard. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe this is a. I should try. I should try again to see if I can. Let me try Monday. Wait, today is Friday. Let me try Monday. I don't know, it's so hard. Yeah, it is. Very, very hard to like stop phone addiction. Yeah. But I do need to learn to sit in boardroom so that I can be able to do the things I want to do offline, like exercising, playing piano, learning something new, and more, right? I need to learn to sit in boardroom. I'm gonna figure it out. Yeah, yeah, I am. I always do figure things out. I just need to be more kind to myself while I'm figuring things out. Yeah, yep.